1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor Gear.
And my brother, Trevor.
I don't know whether they feel fear. I don't think so. I think they're not complex like a human. Whereas the little flies, those tiny little black flies, they've been researched. And it does show that they make some sort of decisions as to where they're going to go, what they're not going to do, and that they experience fear, which is quite interesting, isn't it? Because whenever you try and zap or swat something in your home, they very cleverly seem to avoid it, don't they? And it's not nice to think maybe they're scared stiff of losing their existence. I don't know, but again, it's all to do with the same subject about are all the creatures on the earth our friends? We are, we are the second most dominant creature, but obviously humans have the upper hand on most things. And we could look at all sorts of the way animals are treated. We must be responsible for the deaths every year of millions of animals, but then most of that, I guess, is because we eat them. Most people, not everybody, but most people eat the animals. So again, we would have to say to ourselves, is that a reasonable thing to do for fellow life forms on our planet? So I guess we all grapple with these things from time to time. But the question in all of that is, do we think of these other little creatures and larger creatures, larger animals, do we see them as our friends, which I guess overall we should do? Now, coming back to that phrase, that expression, greater love has no one than someone lays down their life for another or for a friend, as the original one says. Fortunately, our friendships with people don't normally entail us risking our lives to help them. But looking a little bit more deeply into this, I looked at people who could claim to have had that greater love. I'll just find my now we'll start with people who've done amazingly self-sacrificing things just because it's a testimony to them, really. First example, a man called Joseph Blankson in 2018 in a place in Nigeria called Rivers State. Joseph Blankson.
Wow.
And in Nigeria in 2018, 36-year-old Joseph Blankson, he died while rescuing 13 passengers from a capsized boat. He saved them one by one, returning into the water each time until he succumbed to fatigue and drowned while attempting to save a 14th person. I mean, what amazing love for a fellow human. Humans he didn't know necessarily.
Oh, yeah.
That he was prepared to sacrifice his life. And I guess that really is the definition of friendship. The next one is a bloke called Rick Rescorla. And this was the 9/11 attacks in America. And as head of security for Morgan Stanley, which I think is a bank out there, he famously directed thousands of employees to safety during the 9/11 attacks, even going back into the collapsing World Trade Center to ensure others were out, sacrificing his own life in the process. Again, what a thing to do, to keep going back. Most of us should want to get away from danger, don't we, whatever it may be, but to actually keep going back in to save people, quite something. The next one is Jane Harrison. And in 1968, BOAC, which is now British Airways, had an engine fire. And this 22-year-old flight attendant, she stayed at her post to push passengers down escape chutes. She was awarded the George Cross for her sacrifice as her body was found beside an elderly disabled passenger she had stayed behind to help. I mean, that's quite something as well, isn't it? To know you're going to die in the flames of an aeroplane. To save somebody who couldn't get themselves out. And then there was Maximilian Kolbe in 1941. He was a Polish priest in Auschwitz. and he volunteered to die by starvation in place of a stranger, a fellow prisoner who had a family waiting for him, choosing to give his life to save another. And I mean, that is, again, mind-blowing, isn't it, to take the place of somebody in those awful circumstances. And then another lady, Edith Cavell, a British nurse working in occupied Belgium during World War I. She treated wounded soldiers from both sides. She lost her life by firing squad after running an underground network that helped over 200 soldiers escape to neutral territory. And then the last one on these, because these people are incredible in their bravery, was sadly another aeroplane accident in America in 1982 in Washington. There's a film of this on YouTube, and it's an Air Florida Flight 90. Basically, it took off in a snowstorm, and the wings, although they'd been de-iced, the time it took then to take off meant they'd iced.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.